Hello, we're driving from Canmore to Banff. Say hi, parents.
Hello.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Mom.
Hello.
It's raining, but we don't mind. There's lots of people who are still out hiking. They're very dedicated.
What is that beautiful construction ahead?
It's a water tower. There's a fire.
If you look closely, there are supposed to be mountains, but there's fog. Look, we're coming into Banff.
That was quick.
It's quick.
I told you, it's like 20 minutes.
So we take.
We look at these waterfalls. And they're pretty on the mountain. It's because of all the rain. This is Lake Minnewaca? Minnewaca. We didn't know it existed, but we found it. Go with boats. Gonna go sail in the rain. Oh, this is quite pretty. Here we go. We just stopped and we can see some of the mountains and this lovely lake with these boys and their scuba masks. I'm sure there are mountains up there. Just imagine. Mom, with your coat.
Yeah, it looks like little brown riding.
Yeah.
This is where Kayla stays in Canmore.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I mean, this is, like, see, we have a lovely, this is the best part of our room.
Yeah.
Is we each have our own sink and we
Yeah.
have girls and we have, like, lovely, lovely, huge to have our own bathroom.
And
Lots of
shower.
space, yeah. Whereas, like, Christina's chunk of wood and can't really keep much of her stuff in there. And, like, when I wake up, Dad, like I can, like, there's, like, huge mountains right there.
Really?
Yeah, you can, like, just from your bed, you can, like, just look at the mountains. That was pretty sweet.
We have Evergreen. I
Evergreen!
believe it's Kayla.
Hello!
Hi again.
How are you?
Good. Nice to see you
You
again.
too.
Alright.
So?
29 about you. Give us a nice spot.
Oh my god!
So,
Is that
29.
27 plus 2? Oh, you're taping me right now.
You did well, very well.
Where is Woodstock compared to what city?
Okay, well, the 401 is a big highway. Anybody who's got a job, ongoing.
There was a lot of ice. I noticed that today.
Anyway, we've got all the jobs.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's interesting. I've heard that town. I didn't know any of that.
It is good, eh?
Wow.
We made, as I said, it feels more like home, i.e. South Africa. I mean, you can get outside and you can never do this.
Yeah, it's a healthy, active lifestyle.
Yeah.
Cold and
Chorus number 2. eat the map. Why, you did wrap the rest of our lunch up in it, and now we are lost.
What was I supposed to do? Hit it with this microphone?
We could have run away.
Ooh, and I suppose that you can run faster than a bear.
No, but I can run faster than you. Hey, look, we're back in my cabin. Why don't we rest?
Oh, good idea. This stuff looks splendidly comfortable.
Yeah, you English and your strange ideas about comforts. Find good union help these days. Hello, my name is Pierre, and I'm very happy to meet you. Ho ho! Very happy indeed. I'm gonna make you all some of my soup, some of my very best, eh? Time. The trappings of a good time. The trapper. Okay. At least the soup is better than the jokes. I forgot to introduce to you the orchestra. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce you to the handsome gentleman behind the keyboard. This is Hugo. Give a big round of applause. He is going to provide you with 2 straight non-stop hours of great Canadian music. So why don't we give him one more big round of applause, and then we'll let him get back to his work. And now I'm off to get you some of that delicious soup that you've already eaten. That's good stuff, eh? Yeah, you want to know why it is so good? Here, Pierre will tell you the secret. About an half hour ago, I personally strained the bark out of all of it. You're welcome. I remember when I used to go exploring with my fellow coureurs de bois, and we would sit around the... By the way, you all know what that means, right? Canmore, Chevalier, de la Travonde, Palanvois, la Canmore, Palanvois, oui, Palanvois, hold on, sorry. Okay, so... Watching all the boys on dress parade, the girls are just a stuttered every time he tries to talk. Still the high faith is there and he's stuttering to hear his lovesick cry. Katie, you're the only girl that I adore. When the moon's shine over the shed, I'll be waiting at the kitchen door. Katie, you're the I'll be waiting at the kitchen door.
I'll say goodbye, she's giving me kiss me again. Every time he made the call, she'd say, come to kiss me some more. And this girl's something to me.
Seems like old time having you to talk with. Seems like old time having you to talk with. It's still across when you have my arms around you. Still that it was the day I found you. Seems like stars shine down there wonder.
I'm coming for you! Do your glasses always fall up like that? Nighttime brings dreams of you. It's true. Now tell me, handsome, are you here alone? I think you are now. Oh, wait, I'm so sad. On the day I just want you. Oh, what the heck? Don't think the whole room.
Yeah.
I'm not done yet.
Hey, it's a 2-hour show, eh?
Bonsoir, mes chéris.
Bonsoir.
Tonight we are going to dine on a veritable cornucopia of Canadiana. And first we are going to start with the rugged coast of Nova Scotia. That's Nouvelle Coast. And from there we are going to a fresh, gleaming white Anika.
Hadika. What the heck is Hadika?
Anika! It's a little fish. Oh, like this.
Apparently we're having ham. First of all, my very beautiful darling, actually, it's a very big fish.
Whoa! A big fish.
And second of all, kitty, it's called a haddock.
Written by Montreal-born Goldsmith Dermot.
they could spend it foolishly, like I would. The foregoing was an unpaid commercial made on behalf of the shy, quiet, and reserved cast of Baby, c'est mon jardin, ce n'est pas un jardin, sauvé. Mon chemin, ce n'est pas un chemin, c'est le neige, mon pays, ce n'est pas un pays, c'est l'hiver. Dans les blanches cérémonies, la neige pensait ma vie, dans cette île de mon père travaillait maison. Et je m'en vais à toi, fidèle, à sa manière, à sa modèle, le chambre d'amis, c'est le gel, quand viendra des autres, c'est un mot, so much. Like that. Also in our trading post, you'll find t-shirts, coffee mugs, water bottles, soap. The soap is made right here in Canmore of all natural ingredients, and each of the different varieties represent a different province or territory in our beautiful country.
With the faith and the smile and the song.
Out of the wilderness and out of the savage land that we live in today. Though the job to be done has barely begun, there is one thing we're proud to say. My country is like a cathedral, our northern sky is gold. They
here today.
Yeah.
You see the tops of the mountain.
Yeah. Last night I got it.
It didn't come out. That's why I was asking her to see if it was on there. The clouds are still around.
They look much higher when the mist is like that, eh?
Yeah. This is the Falcon Crest Hotel where we're staying. And here's a little cab that we rented. Little place called Harvest where we had a cinnamon bun and some toast and things like that. And we're just beginning to start to see the mountains emerge in the background. Now it's finally stopped raining. I wish the sun would come out, but let's take small advances one at a time.
Here we go, we're driving up the mountain to see what we can see.
That's nice.
Ooh, look at those waterfalls. Climbing up into the mist of the mountain, you can barely see. Now we're in the mist. There's a car coming.
How would you like to be driving on here when this comes down?
I would not like that at all. You can barely see because we're in the midst of the mountains.
I wonder if we're ever going to be able to.
We have a mountain sheep here near the top of this mount.
Here we finally found some mountains that are beautiful. Look how gorgeous.
Look at the rock structure down there, like glaciers.
Oh wow.
This is amazing.
That river would have cut that.
Yeah. Over the eons and eons ago.
Mr. Hall would love
Wow, look at that like slice right there.
it. You're in Bear Country. This is the most
Spray Valley Provincial Park. Oh, it's beautiful, eh?
Maybe we should buy her a gun.
I don't need a gun. I'll just act like a big bear if I see one. Where are we? Wow, I feel like we're in a new mountain range now.
Yeah.
We're behind the other mountain that I always look at.
Sisters of
Do you want to get out and take pictures? The mountains are pretty.
Yeah, but when we come back, we'll stop at that lake. We'll get some pretty ones anyway. Or if you want to, say stop.
No, it's okay.
Right, can you?
Dad's peeing. Don't tell him I taped it. Got ourselves some beautiful mountains. Mom's obsessed with finding a bear.
Well, I found a sheep. No motorized vehicles. I see in the movies how there's catch fish and walk.
Oh, it'd be really frustrating to be. Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, there's a big dump of sand in
Actually, they're using this for drinking water, so.
I wonder what this big one is, this big mountain.